Hey, good mornings. We are back today with a training half marathon. Easy pace, 5:30, 1 hour 55 is planned. We're gonna drive to the Chiemsee, which is pretty beautiful to run around. And then afterwards, we're gonna jump in as a treat for ourselves. So, most important is get the electrolytes ready because it's gonna be pretty warm outside. Right now, it doesn't look like it is gonna be pretty sunny and warm, but it should be. So we got electrolytes as refuel, and we got 2 bottles of water because we're gonna be filling them up later in the run. Maybe a gel just to make sure that we are prepped. It would make sense. So let's get this stuff ready and then we should be good to go. I secured the goods, especially the most important intra workout. That's what we need. What do we say? Nothing.
I'm ready.
So we got the vest, we got the drinks, we got the hip cheese. We have everything that we need. Meaning, get it started. Look at this clear water. That's what we are gonna dip in later. This and ice cream later. This is what I'm looking for. But now we gotta start. Let's get it. Yeah. 3K to go. I'm feeling the heat now, but it's going good. 3K till the halfway checkpoint. All right, so we just ran by the checkpoint, but I still gotta do 1 more K for 10.5, and then we gotta turn and make a break. My girlfriend should be there as well when I turn around and turn around. Here we go. Checkpoint. Let's get some fresh water. Here she comes. Where is she? She's right there. Bouncy bounce. Little bouncy bounce is coming. And here she is. Last 2. And then we done. Holy fuck. The heat when there's no shadows spikes my heart rate by about 10. Just insane. I mean, I don't trust my watch. I forgot my heart rate monitor, but still, my heart rate is so high in the heat right now. Soon to be done. Done. Here we go. That's how it is. So the last meters were killing me, but it actually went pretty good. My legs were quite heavy in the end because of the run on Friday. It's done. Now we gotta jump in. How did it feel?
The last 3 kilometers were hard. Not gonna lie, but till 17, quite good.
Same though. The last were hot. It was actually pretty damn hot. My heart rate spiked a bit in the end, but I was actually just looking forward to the water. So that's what we're gonna do. Jump in and get the salt off. My vest is fucking salty again. What is this? Good mornings. So we're on the way to Munich today because today is a special day. We are going to pick up my new race machine and I'm really excited because I'm not gonna say it yet which bike it is gonna be, but you're gonna see. So just in a second, I'm really hyped. I'm more than hyped now, especially since I'm picking it up a bit earlier now because my client had to switch appointments. So because we would have picked it up in 2 days, but it's actually today. So looking forward. Wunderschön.
Kein Stress.
There it is, welcome home, baby. This is one of the most beautiful bikes ever. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's so fucking beautiful. It's crazy. I'm going to attach the pedals now, and also the drink appliances, and then let's hop on. Okay, first ride is done. It feels so great. I'm sweaty though, even though I tried to chill a bit, but this fucking beauty. I mean, look at it. God damn, love it. It's just so, it feels so weird, like driving in normal clothes. So I'm looking forward to driving it tomorrow. But it actually feels good to go to work by bike. I should have done this more often. I mean, it's like, I can check just a second how much it is. So first of all, I'm quite sweaty because of the jacket, but it was quite cold. We got 15 kilometers. Actually, in total, 15 it is. So that means average 30 kilometers every day if I go by bike, which is not bad. Like, you know, that's like some extra work that you can put in. You don't like waste too much of energy. It's like a bit of recon driving, cycling. And well, I gotta say, I'm in love. It feels so great to just like feel the energy. All I can say is this is speed, this is fast. So it's time for the reboots because I just finished a run. I just did a short 8K run since I did my first bike ride today of 30 kilometers. 15K one time and then another 15K towards work and home. And then I felt like, or I had to do my run, it would have been 14 kilometers. But holy shit, my joints are so messed up today and my lower back is so stiff. It's crazy. It's been killing me the past 1.5 weeks now, every now and then, but right now it's really killing me. So it's time to order some big pizza and regenerate. Like big recovery here. I just feel so fucked, like my legs. They just hurt so much. I mean, I did my 8K in 4:49, which is quite fast and it's good. So it was a zone 2 run, but my joints really didn't feel well. So I was happy that it was over so quick. And I didn't have to go for the 14K because 14K would have been just insane pain today. So I'm gonna have a client over in just a second. I'm gonna be tattooing a whole forearm today, so I'm preparing the stuff that he sent me, at least some ideas, so I can check which kind of design we're going for today. So, like I said, full forearm sleeve, and it's gonna be a lovely project. Oh, finally the sun is back out. It feels so good. Missed it. It's been so rainy the past days. So we do a quick nutrition break. We almost got hit by a car because she didn't see me. That was fucking close. But I got the best intro workout. And yeah, we are currently going 32.2 in average, which means we are quite fast. I'm really feeling good. So yeah, it's quite hard to go slow on the bike. We got the first ride done. It was tough. First of all, that's the start of today's ride. 33 average, which is pretty damn good. Quite fast, but I actually also tried to pump it in. So it was not an easy ride, but wanted to see how fast I can actually go. And since my legs weren't fresh, I think this is the fastest I can go today, but I think a 35 is quite possible because you can literally go so fast. It's intense. It is intense. All I can say is that I love the Garmin. It's so good to see where you are actually going, where you can see like all the stats in here, and you can just save it, have some tours, you know. It's pretty damn good. Ready to go to Chiemsee again, but with the bike today, not for a run, because it's time to do 100K today. First time 100K. I have a route on my Garmin. Whoops, there we are. I have a route planned, and this is everything I take with me. I have 1 bottle of water, electrolytes if I need them for refilling. I have 1 bottle of Ausdauerfutter, so a carb mix. The Garmin, bit of money for the cappuccino and gelato, 2 gels, and best intra-workout, Haribo Pico Balla. I love them. That's what I'm gonna take with me, and then we are gonna go for the ride. And I'm in love with my new Ryzen jersey. It's so nice. I mean, look at this. Look at that fit. Only thing I need now, bib shorts with white thingies here, because you can see them, the strips from the shorts, but whatever. So what I also learned is to actually pack my stuff that I need, like everything as a repair kit, because without any repairs you're not gonna have fun, because I had 2 flat tires last time. All right, here we are, 101 kilometers, 28 average, 3.5 hours, 750 vertical. And I gotta say, that was the easiest 100K in my life. I'm sweating right now, but it's pretty hot. So 32 degrees we actually have. Wow, actually, damn. All I can say is this bike is insane. It's totally insane. I can't tell you more, because the thing is, it felt so easy driving, and it was just rolling, and I can't even like describe it. Also, like the seat is also so much better than my last one. Holy shit, I don't have any pain, and usually at 100K I had insane pain. Wow, yeah, that's all I can say. So we're back home. As I said, I'm feeling great. It's like my legs are not even sore, which is crazy. Like I was actually like going out yesterday, like a good bunch. I mean, I can say the weather is nice. It was a good drive, a nice coffee and ice cream. And I feel like I gotta do a 200 again. I feel like I'm gonna be on the bike way more now in the future again. So it's feeling good, it's feeling great. I'm gonna eat something right now. Tomorrow is High Rock simulation day. I also just saw that my heart rate was 120 average, which is like perfectly my zone 2. Because my zone 2 on the bike is 105 to 120. Perfect. Hello. There we go. So it's High Rock simulation day, 50% simulation. We will see where I stand and how the simulation goes. Let's jump right in. My legs are a bit tired and a bit sore as usual, because we are in prep, I guess. But hey, we got to do the do's. shit. So, first measures. Gotta get this here because my ass is sweaty as fuck. Always. Alright. Recap of the simulation. It was actually pretty damn good. My legs were so sore and I have like a bit of knee pain towards my right side of my leg, which is not the best, but I gotta be honest, I had a time of 29 minutes and 13 seconds. It's quite vague. Like, I actually ran inside because it was way cooler inside, which is crazy for a gym. Secondly, there's no rock zone, so no transition zone. I tried to have a bit of pause in between, but it was quite direct. There's the transition zone missing, and usually the rock zone is like about 4 minutes, depending on the length, but I would say a average of 4 minutes. Okay, there we go, that's better. So yeah, usually it's about 4 minutes. So if I calculate about right, with a bit of, sometimes it's more, usually it's more than 8 kilometers because of the rock zone, but also because of the track. So if I calculate badly, it would be an hour 5, like super bad. Because it's like 56 minutes in total right now. No, not 56, 58 and a half minutes in total. Plus 4 minutes, plus 1.5 for longer track. You don't even know like how long it is sometimes. Would maybe also be an hour 3. So we're getting closer to sub 60 if everything is right. If I'm tapered right, if my prep goes right. I gotta give my legs a bit of rest. So even though I would love to get another bike ride in today, gotta be honest, I would love that, but maybe just an hour. Just a short ride, I'm not sure. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty damn good. So let's head home, get some food, and then we decide if we actually go for another ride. What's really important though, what a lot of people often forget, you lose a lot of water while training. Especially I sweat a lot. I also sweat a lot of salts. You always see that I have a lot of white, crusty borders or like lines on my clothing, especially on my jerseys, on my bib shorts, while running on black shirts or on my running vest. You can always see those white lines. Basically, that's all salt. You sweat a lot of salt while running, especially when it's hot, when it's like summery, and that's why you gotta rehydrate. And the thing is, just because you drink 1 liter of water after you run doesn't mean you adapt the 1 liter of water. You may know this when, for example, you're out for a long bike ride and then you drink a lot of water while riding, but also afterwards. You still don't have to go to like pee, and that's because your body like needs a lot of time to reabsorb all the water and all the salts, all the minerals, and that's why you gotta give it them. That's why we gotta put in electrolytes as an after drink to rehydrate, and then we are also gonna get some good old couscous salad. So that's my drink for now, electrolytes, and I also already have my recovery shake. And what's also time now is to actually cook some good food. Like I said, couscous salad with some tofu. Later we're gonna go to my parents' house because we're gonna be having a barbecue with tofu and a lot of veggies. I love that. That's why I'm gonna prepare my tofu, and then we're gonna re-food everything. Yo, I can't believe what I'm doing right now. I have an appointment for massage. Holy shit, I'm looking forward to it right now. My back is so cracked and I'm really needing this shit right now. So let's dive into a good massage. God damn. I am a new human being. Oh shit. That was so good. That was intense, but it was so needed, and she hit like all the spots.
All right, so 14.5K today. I am so sore. I'm going super slow because my legs are tired. I feel my ankles and I'm not sure if I need some rest or if it's gonna get better soon. I actually just bought new shoes today. So we're running with the A6 Nova Blast 5, and because my last A6 are pretty much done right now, so I felt like, okay, maybe I need some new shoes, maybe it's gonna get better. So it's the first run with them, and then we'll go see, we will find out. So just a simple zone 2 today, nothing crazy, just going some 5:30 today because I don't want to outrun it, and I'm really tired. Didn't sleep well last night, so I gotta get some sleep in. Let's finish this, get some good food, and then time to rest.
I guess you can't go wrong with an after workout snacky. Snickers ice cream white. God damn. I'm gonna inhale one of those right now. I just did some easy bike intervals because my legs are still sore a bit, and yeah, and it's just a recovery shake. I'm gonna head on the couch and afterwards I'm gonna eat some soup. I gotta do some real talk actually because the tax story continues. Still got some news from the taxes, from the tax accountant, from the OG, and yeah, there's another topic that I want to talk about, specifically about regeneration. Yeah, that's what slaps. They're so tiny, so small, but damn tasty. There we go. So I just ate my soup. My soup was pretty damn good. It was really tasty. And as I said, I wanted to talk about like a few things. The tax shit continues, and I finally changed my tax accountant. He literally does everything to correct everything, which I'm so thankful for, because this is like such a stress in my head. There's so many letters coming from the tax office and so many things popping up every single day, and you think something will be done and then the next shit pops up, and then I feel kind of bad to just like be contacting my tax accountant all the time, like messaging. I'm just hoping that this at some point just like settles down, everything is like done, we are ready with everything, everything is settled, and I don't have to contact him every single day anymore, because this is just like so frustrating. I don't want to, I mean, yeah, I pay money for him, I guess, but on the other side, I don't want to bother someone that much with those special cases, and my case is a real special one, like insane. It's hard to believe that someone whose job it was to do my taxes did everything he could to not do my taxes like the right way. Everything was so messed up, like to the point where I just like have no idea what's going on anymore. I'm just so happy when everything is paid and everything is sorted out and everything is clear and we are just like running. Second thing, recovery, regeneration. As I said, it's a topic for itself. Like, I was hit by a truck this morning. I didn't do too much of today's session because I have knee pain. That's why I just did bike, because yesterday's run was really painful in my knee. I don't know, I bought new shoes, so I had to, you know, get used to them, but still it was kind of not because of the shoes. The Essex, I've been running them for quite a long time now. So yeah. And the thing is, like, if you're not a professional athlete and you have a full-time job that's physically and mentally demanding, it's just so hard to recover sometimes. Like, I'm always on the run, always on a rush, like on my weekdays. You just wake up, you get started, you work, you come home, you do sports, you do your sessions, you eat, and you go to sleep. That's basically my everyday schedule. I like that routine, but the thing is, from Monday till Friday, the longer it gets, or like the further we go into the week, the more physically drowned I am, and also mentally. Some sessions are longer, some sessions are shorter, but still it's physically demanding, and I can push through a lot, like a lot of pain and a lot of soreness. But my back pain, for example, has been killing me the last 2 weeks. I've tried massaging, like that was helping, but my neck is still messed up. And then there's these sessions where you're just like so drowned, and then it starts being a mental game, and you got to push through it mentally. And then afterwards you gotta hit your session and push through that as well. So that's really a tough one, and that's not easy for me sometimes. As much as I love the sessions, I love my sports, and I get my mind free, it's also like such a physical and mental game pushing through all of these, especially prepping. Like, it's not as back then when I was like doing 6 or 7 day weeks as tattooing. When I was just going to the gym, I had 2 rest days a week. I had just like an hour gym session of upper body, not even upper body, like a chest session, then arms, legs, back. Those were things, you know, if I had a bad day, I could just go easy, but I'm not gonna go easy on my runs, or like, I try to not shorten down every single of my runs in my prep when I have like 15K on my schedule, and then I don't go out for a 6K run. Like, this is not what I do. Then I usually go for at least 12, for example, just to give you like a range. But I don't want to short down everything. And then it's just like, I'm so dead. I literally just like, yeah, I'm just so dead. When you go to sleep, then I try to get at least 8 hours of sleep in. Usually that works, which is the most I can do. Like, usually at 10 we go to sleep, and at 6 to 6:30 I get up. So this is like the least range that I need for my sleep, because otherwise I would just be dead. If I wouldn't get my sleep in and my food, then I would just like fall apart. Like, this would literally kill me. It's a small balance between those two facts, like being drowned but also recovering. And my recovery is not the greatest. Like, it's never been the greatest, and I can only do so much to recover currently. It would be a different thing if you have like way more time, or like an easy job. And I know there's a lot of athletes out there who prep, for example, an Ironman between the jobs, which is insane. Like, I could never, props to those. But it's just like my body, like capabilities, I would say, my bodily capabilities. This is like kind of my max range of what I can do. And that's why these preps, the further I get into a prep and the harder it gets, the more drowned I am anyway, because of the prep, but also because of work. And then it's like a downward spiral. So this is my current situation. Like, I love doing sports, I love being an athlete, but it's really tough, and I'm not even doing so many races. Like, my last race was my 5K, I guess, or Cologne. I think Hyrox Cologne was my last race, right? Yeah. The next one's in September, half marathon, then a short 8.8K, and then Hyrox Stuttgart. Nothing else currently. I would love to run a trail. I would love to do an ultra. You know, there's so many things, but I got a feeling if I do that right now and I don't fully commit to prepping for the half marathon and Hyrox, I'm gonna be really disappointed, and I don't want to mess it up. So I gotta really focus on getting the best out of my prep right now. So the iron infusion really helped me a lot. It still didn't kill my problems like inflammations, like my knee pain, my back pain. It doesn't kill all of those, but it really helps to just like be more energized and more regenerative. But yeah, that's the problem. So much for it. I have one more thing to say, which I'm really unhappy about, which is my bike. My bike broke down, kind of, on yesterday's bike ride. I didn't film anything. I was so pissed. Not yesterday, on 2 days ago. I went downhill. It was literally just like cycling through, so I didn't get any power again because my rear tire, not the rear tire, like the thing in the middle. I'm so bad with those words. What is it? You know, where your chain sits usually. It somehow span through, so I could literally just like cycle how much I wanted, but I couldn't move. And I had to fix it on my own with the support on the phone. And yeah, tomorrow I gotta get my bike into the service, get it checked, maybe I don't know, changed, hopefully, and never have this happen again. Because if I pay so much money for a fucking bike, I want my bike to function without any issues, without any crackles, because there's also like a crackle when I'm like hitting it down, or like shift gears. So I want this to work. I don't want to pay a lot of money for, it's just like some shit's not functioning. So that's for tomorrow, and then on Saturday, 100k bike ride, hopefully it works out. So yes, I think it's for the vlog. I think I'm gonna cut it down and upload it on weekends. So if you haven't, make sure to subscribe. Would appreciate a like and a sub. Hopefully see you the next time, and I wish you a good whatever prep you are in, but keep it pushing. See you next time.